All right, welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into a cricket match that was so much more than just a game. Honestly, it was a high-stakes test of a really controversial strategy.
So, picture this. It's the opening night of the 2026 Women's Premier League. Royal Challengers Bangalore need 18 runs to win.
And they've only got 6 balls left to do it. I mean, that's a nearly impossible task. But how on earth did they end up in this nail-biting, down-to-the-wire situation? Well, to get that, we've got to rewind a bit. This whole situation? Yeah, it wasn't an accident. It was the result of a very deliberate and, let's be honest, a very, very risky team strategy that was put in motion way before the first ball was even bowled.
See, the standard T20 playbook, it's all about having a deep batting lineup. You want solid hitters all the way down the order. But RCB? They basically took that playbook and just chucked it right out the window. They decided to go all in on a bowling-heavy team, packing it with 9 different bowling options. Now that meant sacrificing their batting depth, and they even left a known power hitter like Georgia Vall on the bench. It was a huge risk.
And get this, the coach himself confirmed this wasn't some last-minute panic move. Oh no, this was a calculated gamble, the result of months and months of planning. The team's belief was pretty clear. They thought their incredible bowling strength could win them the whole tournament, even if it meant their batting was dangerously, dangerously thin.
So they're chasing a target of 155, which is, very gettable. And they started off brilliantly. But then, that's when the massive risk of their thin batting lineup became brutally, terrifyingly clear.
At first, it looked like their big gamble wouldn't even be tested. Grace Harris and Smithy Mandana were just on fire, smashing boundaries left and right. Honestly, the game looked like it was over before it had even really begun. But then, disaster struck.
The chaos was just immediate and devastating. I mean, in the span of just a few minutes, RCB absolutely imploded. They lost 3 crucial wickets for only 3 runs. They went from cruising at 62 for 3 to suddenly being in deep, deep trouble at 65 for 5. And just like that, their bold strategy looked like it was about to become a spectacular failure. The whole top order was gone, that long tail of bowlers was totally exposed, with 90 runs still needed, and their hopes were fading fast. But the game wasn't over just yet. With all the big-name batters back in the dugout, RCB's hopes, literally all of their hopes, rested almost entirely on the shoulders of one player, the South African all-rounder Nadine de Klerk.
But here's the thing, her incredible impact on this game actually started way before the chase. She had already been the star with the ball, taking 4 wickets for just 26 runs to keep Mumbai Indians to a chaseable score in the first place.
And then with the bat, she was a lone warrior. While wickets were just tumbling all around her, she anchored the entire innings, holding it all together and keeping that tiny sliver of hope alive with an unbeaten 63.
But listen, it wasn't just pure skill. Fortune definitely favored the brave that day. Mumbai Indians had so many chances to get her out, they dropped her 3 times and totally missed a key run-out. And let me tell you, those were mistakes that would come back to haunt them in the most dramatic way possible. And all of this brings us right back to where we started, that final, heart-stopping over, where de Klerk had the chance to single-handedly rescue RCB's entire strategy right from the brink of total failure.
Okay, so the over starts with 2 scoreless balls. The pressure is immense. They need 18 from just 4 balls. It looks impossible. But then, de Klerk just explodes, a massive 6, then a boundary for 4, then another incredible 6 to level the scores, and with 2 needed from the final ball, she drills a final boundary to clinch an absolutely unbelievable victory.
So you see, this wasn't just a win. It was a legendary, all-round performance that put her right in the record books. It was an incredible one-woman heist that single-handedly proved the team's entire wild strategy was right. And with that victory, the coach's words really tell the whole story. For now, at least, the win completely silences the critics. It validates their belief in this unconventional, high-risk, but in the end, unbelievably rewarding plan. Which, of course, leaves us with the big question. Was this a masterclass in strategic thinking, a new blueprint for how to win? Or was it just a high-risk gamble that was saved by one absolutely heroic performance and maybe more than a little bit of luck? The debate starts now.